Also known as Project 1143 or the Khrushchev class, the Kiev-class aircraft carriers were the first class of fixed-wing aircraft carriers built in the Soviet Union. Out of the 4 Kiev-class ships that were completed, 1 was scrapped, 2 are out of service, and 1, the Admiral Khrushchev, was sold to Indian Navy, where it is still in service. Queen Elizabeth class is a class of 2 aircraft carriers currently under construction and being outfitted for the Royal Navy. HMS Queen Elizabeth will be ready for use in 2017, and the second, HMS Prince Wales, is scheduled to be ready in 2020, measuring at 284 meters or 931 feet long. The Kuznetsov-class aircraft carriers were the last class of aircraft carriers built in the Soviet Navy. The class consists of 2 ships, Admiral Kuznetsov readied in 1990 and serving today in the Russian Navy, while Yoning sold to China, which finally readied the ship for the use in 2012. The ship has a total length of staggering 302 meters or 990 feet. The Midway-class aircraft carrier was one of the longest-serving aircraft carriers designed in history. First commissioned in 1945, the lead ship of the class, USS Midway, was not taken out of service until 1992, shortly after service in Operation Desert Storm in 1991. Nicknamed the Big John, the USS John F. Kennedy is the only ship of her class and the last conventionally powered carrier built for the U.S. Navy. All-purpose carrier with a total length of 320 meters or 1,052 feet, the ship was even capable of anti-submarine warfare. The Forrestal-class aircraft carriers were 4 aircraft carriers named Forrestal, Saratoga, Ranger, and Independence. Designed and built for the U.S. Navy in the 1950s, it was the first class of super carriers combining high tonnage, elevators, and anchor deck. The ship were about 325 meters or 1,066 feet long and has a displacement of 60,000 tons. The Kitty Hawk-class supercarriers of the U.S. Navy were an improvement of the Forrestal-class vessels, number 5 on the list. The Kitty Hawk-class includes 3 vessels, which are Kitty Hawk, Constellation, and America, which are all built in the 1960s, measuring at 327 meters or 1,703 feet long. All of the 3 warships are now out of service. The Nimitz-class supercarrier are a class of 10 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers of the U.S. Navy, with an overall length of 1,092 feet and full load weight over 100,000 long tons. They had been the largest warship built in the service. The Gerald R. Ford class is a class of supercarriers being built to replace some of the existing Nimitz-class carriers. The new vessel has a hull similar to the Nimitz carrier, but introduces new technologies such as electromagnetic aircraft launch system, as well as other design features intended to improve efficiency and reduce operating costs. The world's first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, USS Enterprise, measuring at 1,123 feet, the longest and possibly almost famous naval vessel ever built. Having served 51 consecutive years, she is also the longest-serving U.S. warship in the world. Thanks for watching.